channel on the internet.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to another day in paradise. And yes, for me, paradise is going on the water, and that's exactly what we're doing today. But we're not doing it alone. We're actually taking my friends to a little West Coast exploration. And what we're gonna do is today we're gonna go to Margaritaville in Fort Myers Beach. And I know we could have drove there by land, but why do that when going by water is much funner? At least it is to us, and the ride should be almost 45 minutes to an hour. It all depends what speed we're gonna travel at. And today we're taking a slow and relaxing ride, so it might take us a little longer, but we don't care because, like I say, half of the fun it's getting there. And today we're leaving right from behind the house, but in Cape Coral, not St. James City. And for today's weather report, like you see, is semi-cloudy, but it's okay. It's okay. At least we got some sun and light. Because lately here it's been overcast on the weekend. And from the last episodes, a lot of people are curious to find out what secrets that I learned from the ladies. But if I tell you guys, it won't be a secret anymore. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go ahead and watch last week's Friday's episode and find out. But now let's go back to the show, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. And let's begin today's adventure to Fort Myers Beach, Margaritaville. And we're gonna take my friends to go see it, and we're gonna do it by going right in front of it and dropping anchor and walking to shore. That's how easy it is. You want to feature your product with Fresco channel, or you want to do a collaboration, feel free to reach out to our email address to frescochannelyt@gmail.com and send us a DM. And here's something caught on camera that normally happens when you wear a hat on the boat and you don't have it tight or secure around your head. It actually flew off. And it's usually their favorite, so you know what that means? We have to turn around and pick it up and keep going on our way. And you got to take that as part of the fun of the trip getting there. Another day in paradise. And the West Coast. Full house to this. Full house. And you already know by the idle speed where we at, right? The miserable mile. And it's pretty late right now because I want to say it's about 10:30, and the boat traffic looks pretty heavy. So it's a lot of late comers like us. And here's the part that people say, wait a minute, did you just say Miserable Mile? Isn't that located in Cape Coral? Because the people that are out of town, they're actually curious because they hear a lot of negative things about the housing market in Cape Coral, but yet when they see my videos, they see good things, so they're a little bit confused. So let me try to clarify and help you guys out, because a lot of people are undecided to move to the west side of Florida or the east side of Florida when it comes to the boating part. Well, if you like exploring and visiting different places, islands, and places to eat, definitely that the west coast has more than the east side. Now, if you're looking to party 24 hours a day, definitely it's the east side, not the west side. Now, when it comes to housing, if you're looking to live on the water, Definitely the West Coast is much affordable than the East Coast. And also the West Coast is a more laid back life than the Miami hustle. So first you have to figure out what stage of your life you're in. Do you still want to party or you just want to relax and enjoy the water around you at your own time? Me, I like both sides, but I'm spending more time on the west side. And now that I see Kevin fishing, let me clarify something. If you consider yourself to be a real true fisherman, I don't think the West Coast is for you. I think more like the Florida Keys will fit you better because even Miami has good fishing, but not as good as the Florida Keys. There is fishing here too, but the only thing is you have to travel over 30 miles offshore to catch something big. But me, I don't consider myself a real fisherman. I'm more like an explorer, island hopper, and I love to live the sandbar life. And we're getting closer because from the bridge to Fort Myers Beach is about a 10 to 15 minute ride. So here it is, guys. We just pulled up in front of Margaritaville, and then what you do is right from the swim buoys you have to go idle speed coming in, and also be extra careful with the people in the water. So what I like to do is once it's a little shallow, I'll turn off the motor, jump in the water, and then walk the boat as close as possible to the sand. And also what I like to do is use double anchor, one from the front, one from the back. So like that, I could keep the bow in the front, breaking the waves coming in. And look at this, the water clarity here is getting better. Because remember, Fort Myers Beach is right at the mouth of the river, so it gets all the brackish waters dumped right in front of the beach. So I noticed that the best time to come here is during high tide or incoming high tide, because the tide pushes the brackish water up the river, giving you a better color of the water at the beach. So now we're at Fort Myers Beach, and the water clarity, I'm gonna give it a 2, but it's much better than before. Getting better little by little. Yep. So they're enjoying the Fort Myers Beach scenery. Something different, haven't been here in a while. So we decided to come over here today. And it was a good choice because the water is calm and they got a chilling vibe at Fort Myers. Yeah, there's a lot of people on the water. The water's pretty hot. I want to say it's close to like, I don't know, 85, 86. I guess I'll double check later on with the GPS water temperature, but yeah, it's pretty hot. But it's nice though. Fort Myers Beach, baby. West side.
the water's nice. Water is nice. You can never go wrong at Fort Myers Beach if you like, hanging around with people and maybe go browsing to the bars and little lounges and cafes that they have here. Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Got all kind of activities here at Fort Myers Beach. Hey, go parasailing. I know. I said it before, maybe one day, but I guess not. I haven't done it yet. And I've been saying it for the past 2 or 3 years. seems like fun. I guess it's like be a physical drone shot. That's cool though. Awesome. So we're hanging out here in Fort Myers Beach. We're about to walk around, check out the sceneries, the sights. Yeah, the day's been pretty awesome here, guys. Can't complain. Can't complain. There's a lot of people here. I like it. I like it. Yeah, there's a lot of life here in Fort Myers Beach. This is like the Miami party side, but under control. It's pretty awesome here. You can hang out at the beach, you can hang out in the water, you can hang out on your boat. I mean, it's awesome here.
And after spending about an hour sightseeing and enjoying the water here at Fort Myers Beach, and that takes a lot of energy, so we had to go and get some. You know what that means? Yep, the best part of the day. So we're gonna walk over to Margaritaville, to their bar that's on the beach, grab a few drinks and have lunch.
So dímelo, ¿cómo te gustaba Fort Myers?
Oye, tú estás aquí, chilling.
This is pretty cool. We found a few friendly fans for the channel.
So now we're gonna walk over to Margaritaville, do some exploring. The action at West Fort Myers Beach. I think the last time we were here, we ate at the restaurant. That was the last time we were here. Yeah, we haven't came after that. Well, we actually stopped by, but we haven't gone walking around like we're doing today. So we're gonna walk and see what we're gonna see. So now we're hanging out at the Margarita pool. We're not hanging out, we're actually just stopping by showing you guys the live action at Margaritaville, Fort Myers, baby. Giving you guys the tour of the West Coast. poquitos having it's gonna get lit.
Salud.
Salud. ¿Tú también?
Dale, mira,
You know it.
mira, para arriba.
Oh, espérate, falta. Y Humberto. Gusto. Looking good.
Parece que esto es gustosa, como dicen los brasileños. Dulce tormento, ¿qué haces afuera? ¡Dale para adentro! Mira para adentro. Por igual.
So well, the ladies are feeling happy because they got a little bit of drink on, but now it's time to do some picture. So it's picture time. Oh, that was fun and entertaining, but now we're gonna walk around and see what else we could get into, because remember, we came out here to explore and have lunch. So we are walking around checking out our options, and now we're gonna try to cross the street. Well guys, we made it across the street without getting hit, and why am I saying that is because they were not paying attention. Luckily I was. If not, I don't know what would happen. But we walked over to the new 3-story tiki bar on the strip itself. It's called the Big Wheel. But once we got there, it was pretty fun outside. But once we got in, we ran into a big disappointment. So you guys stay tuned for the next episode and find out why.